Hi, this is Scott Jordan, and you are watching live here at Cellars of Sonoma in beautiful Railroad Square, Santa Rosa, California. And welcome everybody to TV Tuesday Live. This is the show where we taste wine, we talk about wine, and tonight we're going to talk about the wine in our new tasting menu, the second half. I've got my son Kevin here to help talk about these wines and taste. You just want to taste wine. He's just here to drink. And then we have a special guest tonight, somebody that has been a real extended family member for us well, since the kids were little. He's been on the show before. He's got quite a resume. He is a Marine, and that, you know.
That's about all you need to say.
Yeah. He's been stationed in Baghdad for this year, most of this year. And he was able to get a little R&R and came to visit. And then he went to Barbados, and now he's here for like one more...
No, tonight.
Tonight, that's it?
And then tomorrow he goes back to Baghdad for 2 more months.
Yeah. So, and he's an exceptional young man, and you guys are going to have a treat to meet our buddy. Get over here, my friend. Get over here. Mark Davis is in the house, baby. He's in the house. Yeah. So welcome back to America. It's good to have you. You know, you came just for a very short time, and then you went on vacation.
Right.
While I get ready to pour the first wine, you went down to Barbados, right?
Yeah.
So tell a little bit about that cool place that we're going to go to next year with you.
Yes.
Because, you know, it's important.
Yeah, I'm already working on the plans.
Yes, please.
Well, it's a cool little island in the southeastern Caribbean. It's right on the border with the Atlantic, and kind of like due north of I want to say Venezuela. And it's a small island. It's only about 15, 20 miles long by about 10 miles wide.
Okay.
And it's just got this awesome eclectic mix of culture and friendly locals and history and
like that.
Amazing food and
White
just
sand,
beautiful
blue beaches.
Yeah, you
wildlife,
sent some pictures. The
So,
sunsets and all of that were just amazing.
yeah, it turned out to be a great trip. I really enjoyed my time down there, and I can't wait to take you guys.
Yeah, well, we definitely want to go. We're just glad that you're here.
Welcome back.
And
Thanks.
so welcome back. Yeah, you probably didn't get much of this in Baghdad, I guess.
No.
So we're starting out. Let me just tell you the wines that we're going to sample today. They're from our new tasting menu. And they're also wines, some of these are in the current wine club shipment. So you kind of get a little both feelings on these here. TR Elliott Queste, which is what we have here, 2012. The Deering Zinfandel, Rockin' the House, 2010. Bonneau's new Malbec.
Yummy. Yummy.
Yeah, you gotta love that. Gann Family Cellars, their 06 Alexander Valley Petite Sirah, Rockin' and Rollin'. Super Sonoman Cabernet Sauvignon. And then the last wine in the shipment, there's 4 wines in there, is the La Sirena.
Oh, you did Pirate again for the
Pirate.
holidays?
Nice.
Pirate. There's nothing better than that. That's a badass
That's
bottle.
a good
crazy
Christmas
bottle of
bottle.
wine right there. That'll knock your socks off.
Yeah. Well, we want to go out with a bang. So,
So what are the 4 bottles in the shipment?
the 4 bottles are the TR Elliott Pinot, which is what we have here, the Deering Zin, the Bonneau Malbec, and then the Pirate.
Beautiful.
So this is TR Elliott. Ted Elliott makes, mainly made Pinot, but a year and a half ago I talked him into making Chardonnay. He used to make Chardonnay with Sonoma-Cutrer back in the 70s. That's how long he's been in the wine industry. And but he really loved Pinot. but he's real picky. He goes through all these trials and constantly blending these wines and coming up with the magic, the magic touch, the magic formula, and then whatever's left to bulk off and get rid of it.
Now, is he gonna ever make a traditional rosé like he did for the?
Well, we've
Christmas
talked
last year?
about that.
That was really good.
I have to
Good
bug
question
him.
posed to him. He definitely avoids definitive
But he makes
answer.
he made a really good rosé. It was called Ruby Red, and I actually think I still have a couple bottles of it left.
Wow. Ooh,
That's
that
pretty
is
good.
pouring pretty good.
Yeah.
That's nothing wrong with that. 44 retail, 37.40. The notes here say raspberry, dark fruit, hints of white pepper. Yeah, all day long. Brown sugar, molasses in the finish. Very, very nice. Yeah, so can't go wrong. Nobody's going to complain on that one. You could cellar that for about 3 to 5 years easily. We've had older Pinot Noirs here, and they've held up really well. So don't be afraid to grabbing some and laying that down.
So when you were in Barbados, what were some of the wines you found out there? A lot of California wines, or is it mostly?
Probably
you know,
European wines.
there was a handful European. There was a handful of local wines from this area, and quite a few from South America, Chile.
Lot of
lot of
Malbecs.
stuff from down there.
Some
Maybe
pretty
some
good deals on
Argentinian.
that too, huh?
Yeah, at the nicer restaurants down there, they had a pretty extensive wine list where I saw some familiar names, but I saw a few from Sonoma County. It was
Oh, that was
You saw the one that I worked
saw-
at, right? Yeah,
I
little
happened to
Chateau
see,
Montelena.
yeah.
a bottle
He-
from.
He
from
sent
where
me
Kevin
a picture
works.
of what was on there, and it was a Chateau Montelena Chardonnay.
Really? Wow, that traveled a long ways.
I wonder if it was good though. That's a long travel, but yeah. Davis was telling me the server tried to get him to buy a Lafite Rothschild. You
Oh, nice. How
it's
happy.
only $1,000. It's okay.
Yeah. We're all over that. So 2012, as we know, great vintage year, and
Goldilocks year.
yeah. I
So
mean,
much going on
Scott
there.
could make wine. I definitely could have made wine.
That would be a year you could make wine good.
I mean, I'm
You
just
would
telling
do
you, the juice was so damn good.
What's the barrel regimen on these Pinot Noirs? Do you know?
These are all French oak. A third are new, about 14 months in French oak. He only made, I always have to look. He made 17 barrels and took 8 barrels from the Hallberg vineyard and 9 from O'Connell.
Oh, nice.
So, but what people have to realize is he had more fruit than that. But he selected
The best of the
8 and 9 from those two, and everything else, he doesn't produce that. He bulks that
So
out.
therefore, every vintage of his wines are never really the same blends. It's always depending on vineyards, barrel selected. fruit.
Well, he sources from these two vineyards each time, and but there are times when he's sourced for the vineyard, and one of the vineyards wasn't producing as well as the other, and he eliminated that wine for that time. Yeah, go ahead. He eliminated that wine. Burgonet. He does a Burgonet. He does the Three Plumes, and he didn't produce it.
Because it just didn't produce the way you wanted it.
Yeah, and he's.
It's all about quality. That's-
Some people would have produced that wine and probably done okay, but Ted's tough, man. He's super picky, and I know.
That's the thing.
But that's
That's a
what
good
good wine
thing.
comes in.
Well, and next year we're gonna have Ted come in, and we're gonna do. It'll be a select group, maybe 10 people. You'll have to get out a like almost a lottery list because
is it the one Ted tasting?
yeah, we're gonna taste
did that.
for the blending side of it. So we'll be tasting the separate barrels,
Ooh.
and separate clones, and so we'll be able to be part of giving the opinion on what we think is the
Best
best of that grouping. So
That's great.
it's kind of a neat, but it's real intimate.
cool-
That would be
cool time.
It's like,
yeah.
it's like cooking. A little bit of here, a little bit of there.
Yeah,
That's how you make
yeah.
wine. Great wine.
So you're heading out of here tonight, tomorrow when you go back.
Yeah, living out of the airports these days. Back to work in the morning for a few months, and then hopefully this next year I'll be able to spend a little bit more time here in
So
Sonoma County.
when do you have any? Do you have it timed out yet as far as your next?
Yeah, I should be here in the States again in April, which I'm looking forward to pretty much the whole
good time
month.
of the year.
And
Damn, I wish you were here in March. You could
forward
go
to
to
that.
spring training with us.
yeah, I think I might just miss that, unfortunately.
Dang, it's the last weekend in March. I think.
Last weekend.
It was last weekend in March. Well, we were down in your old stomping grounds yesterday.
Jealous.
Yeah,
That must
those
have
of you
been,
that don't know,
quite a time.
it was very cool. My nephew is the punter for New England Patriots. They're playing San Diego, so hell, that's close enough. I could fly to that one. It was only 78 degrees out. I mean, what the hell?
And it was a great game.
And it was a
Solid game.
from what I know,
Better
from
than
what
the way the Niners
from what I
played.
heard, from what I heard, it was really great. No.
You can be honest, Dad. It's
My
from
other
what you
son,
heard.
Andrew, and his girlfriend Jolene, and my wife, and my other son, and some family members, my brother-in-law, we all met. Then went down to Long Beach, and then we drove down to San Diego in a big caravan, one of those 15-passenger things. Man, it was awesome. We had a great time, and got to meet up with Ryan before the game, and at the hotel where all the players were staying at. So it was
Very cool.
real. Boy, talk about security. Man, we had to give blood. They're going, can we do a blood test real quick? Because you're not family or anything. Yeah, it was tough, man. They were not letting people in the entrance at all. They had to make like 5 phone calls to find Ryan, and yeah.
That's called player security, right?
Oh man, they don't want any. They don't want any.
Welcome to the pros.
Was that your first time at Qualcomm?
No, we actually watched him play there when he was with Louisiana Tech.
Oh, at the
Okay.
bowl game. You
At
guys
the bowl
went to
game.
the bowl game. Nice.
Yeah.
That's right.
So we went. We've been there before. A nice place. It was. It took forever to get us in the stadium. It was the weirdest thing ever. And all the doors closed, and all these people outside. The game had already started, and they weren't opening the doors. It was the weirdest. I don't know if they had a security breach or they had.
Oh.
You would have figured it out. So you would have seen the snipers up on the top. Well, there's a sniper up there. That's why. It was crazy. It took us an hour and a half to get in the stadium. It was just insane.
It's awful.
But great, the plays. I mean, God,
Did,
almost 80 degrees, beautiful, just absolutely perfect.
And that's right down in
did
the
you
gas
get to go
lamp,
down to the
right?
gas lamp? That's
We
in
did-
Mission Valley.
Yeah.
it's
We
the
went,
stadium.
yeah, we went before the game
Okay.
because we needed to get energized.
You need more energy.
So we went to Dick's.
Dick's Last Resort?
Yeah, and they, when you go to Dick's, they harass you. It's part of their shtick that they do. They do. They go, you look like crap today.
Which is perfect for my
Oh
dad.
yeah, oh yeah. I mean, they just fire on you like a bomb.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. But you gotta be careful because they're gonna take you on. It's amazing.
It's called
They-
a challenge that
Yeah,
I
they get.
I'd have a
That
lot
would be
of fun with.
interesting.
The first time we went there, they put dunce caps on our head, and they wrote all kinds of things on our head. It was so funny. It was pretty funny. But the gas lamp district is cool.
Yeah.
It's the legit.
That is pretty,
Right?
pretty great place.
Got a question? Go ahead.
Dan wants to know if there was wine on the bus, and Brad said the question should be more of 6 bottles or 12.
12.
Well, we brought a case of wine for
one day.
1 day trip.
I gave him the shipper box back from when I used it in Colorado, and I go, "You're really bringing a case of wine for 1 day?" And he goes, "Well, we do have 8 people."
Yeah, and I gave a bottle of Pirate to Ryan to take home. What we actually
How
what
did he
I,
get that home though? Well, I guess
they're
he
on a
could-
charter.
they
What
get
do
their
they
own
give a
plane.
crap for? They can carry it in his hand. So,
Probably drank it on
but
the
I
plane.
told him I told him I said you need to share this with your buddies like pronto because I'm gonna get lots of orders for Pirate, man. That's gonna be good. Those boys can afford that.
Oh, yeah.
We'll upgrade them real easy. We'll go first class. So yes, there was wine and beer. Surprising enough, you guys don't know, I actually enjoy a beer and enjoyed a beer. And there were hot dogs and there were some chicken that we couldn't cook because we didn't have the griddle top that we were supposed to have to make that happen. So we were kind of handicapped, but it didn't matter. It was just a glorious day. It was really cool, and we had a great time. So what else?
Awesome.
Yeah,
Wow.
gotta love it. It was
complaints
good
there.
start to finish, man. It was just rocking and rolling. We went down into Long Beach the next day. I didn't fly out till at night, and went down to the aquarium and all this. They got a pretty good gig going down there in Long Beach. Very nice.
Long Beach, fun area.
Yeah. All right. It's all about wine now. Okay. Second up in the menu here is 2010 Zinfandel from Deering Winery. I gotta tell you something. This is a beautiful, beautiful wine.
I know where he gets his fruit from.
I've been out of the loop for a while now. Is this
This
a new addition?
It's
to
a new
the,
addition.
tasting room?
We've got
And there's
two
another
tonight
one, Super Sonoman.
that you're gonna taste,
Okay.
and they're both new. Deering we've had about 3 or 4 months
Nice.
longer than Super Sonoman. This is 2010. 2010 was a really difficult growing year because it was so cold during the summer, and then so much that people pulled leaves. And when they did,
They cut their canopy.
we got this spike in temperature, and you fried a bunch of fruit. So the advantage went from the grower to the winery, because the winery is going to get a better crop when you cut all that fried fruit out of there, and it's showing in the finished product. So here's 2010. Retailing this is $42, $35.70 if you're
Nice
your
little jam
Cellar
notes
Club
out of
member.
it.
There's a lot going on in the nose.
Yeah, and they suggest a grilled tri-tip or roasted pork tenderloin. Tenderloin would be the way to go.
Or ribs.
Or yeah,
Wow.
It's actually nice not,
Smoked
not
blackberry.
having to drive by his vineyard every single day now anymore.
well this wine doesn't come from that vineyard.
No, but his Chardonnay does. The Deering vineyards? I think he only gets his white wine there, doesn't he?
No, it's all the reds. That's all red. That's all cab and
Next to my old house?
yep.
He
On
says
Nun
he-
Canyon.
he says
Well, he's
he
got a
has
bunch of.
Chardonnay.
He's got Grenache Blanc up there. He does have. I think he's got some Chardonnay. I thought he said Sauvignon Blanc. I have to make. We're going to have a picnic, a barbecue at that property, and now I know how to do the transportation.
It's really easy.
No, you just do that van thing that we got. That was the way to go,
But
dude.
it's not that hard to get to that vineyard. The vineyard.
No, it's
Not like going to my old place.
no.
You really
But
get
it's-
those notes of pomegranate.
Yeah,
in
right.
there.
Yeah.
Blackberry.
That's a good one. Pomegranate.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I see that noted on here, and it's
And it was right on the money.
right on the money.
Yeah.
Get that nice
Interesting.
red fruit.
Yeah, blackberry fruits.
Miss this part of
Love
California
the
or
nose
what?
on that.
All the fun wine tasting days.
Yeah, you're gonna go through withdrawals, and then get.
I am. Yeah.
So when we Skype you, I won't have wine in my hand. Okay, I'll make sure it's like breakfast.
Hey,
At least,
you do what you got to do. I would live it up. Rub it in. It's fine.
So have you been in contact with your team and stuff while you've been gone? I mean, you know what's going on, or not that you're gonna tell me, but I'm just saying.
You know, it's all the habit is to try to reach out and figure out what's going on with them and to like stay in the loop. And it's like I got to force myself to like cut that tie for the month that I'm off and just completely clear my head.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So I've touched base just the most basic, the most basic amount, and I am kind of looking forward to getting back to work. But
How long is the flight?
when I'm on that break, try to
Shut it all down.
yeah. Try to
So how long is the
separate
flight
it.
out there?
It's 24 hours roughly of total flight time, and
24 hours. So where do you fly
It's
from?
like three separate flights, 4 separate flights with a bunch of layovers added in there. So the whole thing takes like 2 days.
So do you fly to the
Wow.
East Coast and then go across?
Typically, it's here to LA and then LA to Atlanta, and then
Oh,
the
then you
long
go-
haul
because
from
Atlanta's the big
Atlanta
one.
to Dubai. That's like the 14 hour one.
Wow.
And then a little hop flight the next morning into Baghdad. So,
Yeah, because Atlanta's the big hub where
yeah. typically.
Is it Delta? That's where Delta is located. The Delta line?
United, I think, flies out of there
And
as
United
well.
too.
So.
Yeah, I went there this spring and didn't realize that's one of the biggest airports in the United States. Is in Atlanta.
Yeah, and the biggest problem, I guess, with the trip you're taking is you got all these layovers, right?
The layovers, yeah, they're a killer. But you know, you get used to it, so it is what it is. It could be worse. Coming back, you know, when you're going out there, you're going against the time zone.
So you're losing days,
yeah,
right?
You know, 2 days out, but when you're coming back, it's still the same flight time, but it's
Like you're
you're
gaining 2 days?
So it takes 1 day to come back.
So you fly out Wednesday and you get back on Wednesday?
Practically.
Wow. All right, so our next wine, 2012. This is in the wine club shipment, as was the Zinfandel.
Water?
So, just so you guys know, this is only the second Malbec that Bonneau has offered here in the room. The other one was 05. And this is 2012 Sonoma Valley.
Yum.
Yeah, this is a big treat, man. You guys are going to really dig this wine. You're going to notice blackberries, little chocolate, little coffee, black currant.
Fun fact.
Oh, yeah.
Since you were talking about Barbados and you saw the Argentinian wines on the list, probably saw a lot of Malbecs on the list.
Fair amount. Yeah.
Now, Malbec is not a Spanish grape.
Hi, guys.
It's one of the original Bordeaux of France, and it died off back in the day, and they basically transported it to Argentina, and out here, but it grows very large out there. It's one of the largest producing wines. The majority of the people believe that it's a Spanish grape, but it's not a Spanish grape. We can
And
make
somebody
them out
asked last week, and I don't know who that was. Was that you that asked the question about who grows the most?
No.
I think it was.
But who grows the what? Who grows the most grapes?
No, the most Malbec.
Oh,
Argentina or the United States?
Argentina.
Wrong.
Is it USA? Wow.
A lot of
I
Chilean
guess
wines
because you got other.
as well.
Oh, yeah.
Popular down there.
Because
Oh, big
Malbec's a
time.
little cooler on a varietal, so I guess you could probably see it more up north and on the East Coast. I'd see that. I could see that.
Well, there's a lot of it
But we
grown.
mostly for blending.
Yeah, you see it blending, but they don't necessarily disclose that. So, you know.
So would you call now? What would be who makes the most as 100% or over 75%?
Well, I don't know. Now you're getting
looking-
getting technical on me.
Well, that's what's
And I
fun.
can't be technical. I just came back from a quick vacation. You guys are lucky that my brain cells still work. In fact, I'm sitting straight up for the first time.
It's been a while, right?
Oh,
You still jet lagged from Thanksgiving?
I just jet lagged from the run, man. That was 48 hours of like, get with it.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
boom, boom, boom.
Well, and you got Uncle John, and he's no slouch when it comes to that. either.
No, we got Uncle John, and he was the comedian of.
Was it the vodka tonics at the end of the night too?
Yeah, no, we didn't get that. No, we didn't.
You didn't
get
get
that.
into the vodka
No.
tonics? Oh man.
No, because we were riding on the
Wine and
the bus thing.
You were
know.
riding the pine.
Yeah, my wife was the DD, and she was a trooper, man, all the way there and all the way back.
Who fell asleep first on the way home?
It only took like 25 seconds, and the whole thing was over.
Dead silent.
She was the only one driving.
She's like, seriously? She's got the window down.
Oh yeah, she's drinking
That must have
coffee.
been
Yeah, that was brutal, man.
She's like, thanks, guys.
And I didn't realize it until we
Stuck
got
with
to
the
Carrie's house, and I
task.
went, "Wow, I think I missed a little page and a half." No, it was a good time, man. We had just had an epic time. It was just, yeah. We thought of you though, because you'd dig that.
See, now we just need Ryan to get into the Super Bowl so we can go to Arizona.
Yeah, go baby, go! Because our stupid 49ers can't even beat the Raiders. Are you kidding me?
That was a good season for the Niners.
Yeah, see ya. Good luck now.
Well-
Now you know what'll happen now? Now they'll win the next 3 freaking games,
And then not
and
make it
but that
in.
one game is gonna take them out forever.
They're going to beat Seattle and they're going to beat Arizona, but you're still, you know what? They don't deserve it this year.
No.
The way they're playing, they don't deserve it.
Yeah, they do not at all.
This is a great one.
That's
Now,
beautiful.
Is this in the current shipment? Or?
This is in the current wine club shipment.
Okay.
Yeah. And the last time we had a Malbec was in 2005, and that puppy rocked the house.
Why did you not get more of that?
It was my personal lesson that I
Mistake.
learned. I learned that lesson real easy, and I learned it, I'll never make it again. And I didn't order when I order wine for the room when we bring wines in. I put a case here, one back over there, and one in the back. Because I don't have a lot of room, so I don't have multiple cases. And when we brought the Bonneau wine in, when we first opened, I got 3 of it, everything. And I didn't incorporate the 05 Malbec into the tasting menu until about 2 months later, 3 months later.
Besides the Epos, it's one of his top wines.
And as soon as I did, we're ripping through it like crazy. So I called John. I go, "You better give me like 5 cases. I'll find room, but we're going to sell the hell out of it." And he goes, "It's gone." It was over. I couldn't
you
believe
had your
it.
window.
Go ahead, Karina.
Dan would like to know what you think Malbec is gaining popularity.
Well, the reason that it's gaining popularity is because they're making some damn nice Malbecs. Wouldn't you say, Dave? You buy into that?
Mendoza's got some good ones.
We have the right climate here to grow. You need hot, warm temperatures. So Alexander Valley, Dry Creek, Anderson Valley on the Sonoma side, a good chunk of the Napa side can grow it. And I think the other part is it commands enough price point to justify, producing it versus say doing a cab or maybe a Zin.
But the price point you see on Malbecs are very affordable.
Well,
really
true,
affordable
but
wines, and
it's
they're
not like
very
it's
drinkable.
it's not like it's an obscure grape
No.
that doesn't command a high enough price point, and you're now, you got this land that's costing you a fortune, and you're growing
But
the
you're
wrong
also not
stuff on there.
seeing
So.
you're not seeing vintners, trying to put a price point on a Malbec into $70 and $80 ranges. They're keeping them in the 30s
and I don't think
40s.
I don't think you're gonna see that so much. But what we see, we like. Yeah, it's good.
I wish more made of Malbecs.
Yeah.
Same with Cab Franc, same
Yeah.
with Petite Verdot. Mostly your blending grapes, you can make a good 100%.
And this is a wine. Next is Gann's 06 Petite Sirah. Those of you that want to pick this up, this is gone on the 14th forever and ever and ever.
Which is Monday.
Michael is retiring, and so the brand is gone. It will not be available. There is no getting it back. Monday of next week, they will come at 3 o'clock and take that brand, and it's gone. This is the 06. I've got 05, 06, 07 still of this. I've got
Got fun vertical.
yeah, I've got 2007 and 2009 Zin still. I think those are rocking. His Pinot Noir 09 rocking. I don't see anything wrong with that. This is a great example of 06. It's got a
Crazy
purple,
color.
crazy color, right? Well, that's
Doesn't
They
get better
call,
than
it, they
that.
call it ink wine.
and he made 75 cases of this. That you know what I mean? So there was never much of this at all.
There's nothing petite about these wines.
Soft finish though. You notice the finish on this? It's soft, and that's Alexander Valley, big time. Every time you get a soft finish, that's what it's all about.
All up front.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
A little bit of tannin in there, huh?
a little bit.
Yeah.
Right off
Yeah, you
the
could
get-go.
Yeah, you could be eating a big steak with that puppy dog.
Yeah.
Maybe tonight. Who knows?
Where Syrah and Petite Syrah, unfortunately, these are one of the more underrated varietals in California. For the people out here who get to try them all the time, great value, great wine. Outside of the United States or outside of California, people walk by it every day because they just don't know what it means.
Yeah.
They think Petite, they think it's a small wine, and
Yeah.
not anything
Don't know
too
what they're
small.
missing.
That's right. Yeah, this retailed at
huge.
38. It's at $19 through Saturday
Crazy.
or Sunday. I mean,
But they'll
who the
age
hell?
for so long.
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
this,
yeah,
got
that's a
tannin,
06, man.
you
Look
got
at the
tannins,
color of
you got
that.
acidity.
That's beautiful.
Look at the legs ripping down that.
Yeah, so you could do a little vertical, 6, 7.
No,
don't have-
5, 6, 7.
Yeah, I would have no problem with that.
See, now would be a fun one because you're an 06 guy and I'm an 05 guy, and then we have the Goldilocks 07, so it's pretty good little vertical. Right?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that at all. Now, events that are coming up. Of course, we have live music 3 nights: Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But the big event is on Thursday,
Are you doing music on top of the
and
event?
I'm going to have Ricky Allen Ray backgrounding.
Bobby
He does,
background?
yeah, he does really good background stuff for that.
Ricky Bobby
And so our gala event is Thursday, 6:30 to 9:30. For hospitality and for wine club members, that's a free event. If you want to bring guests, it's $35. We'll have food that we're going to cook up here, some cheeses, and we'll have some sausage, and we'll have some meatballs and veggie stuff for the bird feeder people.
Veggies. It's not even a real
The
thing.
leaf eaters.
Yeah. I'll bring some bark, and you guys can have a little piece of bark. You know, some nuts.
Trail mix.
Trail mix. Well, the hands full of trail mix.
Because then it comes from an animal, so that's...
Yeah, I can't.
I
So,
understand, right?
but we're going to have, representing all 9 vintners, most of the winemakers will be here. You want to meet Heidi Barrett, this is your shot. You want to meet John Banbury, Jeff James. You want to see Chris Taddy, may not be here. He broke his leg a week and a half ago, so I'm assuming he's getting around, but we'll see. But Deering will be represented here as well with Todd and Blair. And then Ted from TR Elliott. Who else is going to be in the house? I mean, pretty much everybody's going to be here.
Is Rick and
you'll be here. And Rick and Diane Noir will be in the house.
What about Omarosa Bella? Charlene?
We're representing that,
do it?
and it's rock and roll time.
Fun
A
event.
chance to taste
That sounds like a
from
great
all
opportunity.
9 vintners. I mean, the ultimate.
And they open
I mean,
everything.
Yeah, all 9
All
will be
9.
tasting.
All 9
I
at
mean,
one
nobody does this better than me. I have to tell you, I'm pretty proud of that because I go to all kinds of hospitality events and no one packs it in with that many winemakers in the same room.
Yeah,
That's
how
pretty.
often do you get to meet everyone at
Yeah.
one time like
Yeah.
that? So many different labels represented.
That's pretty cool.
And you've done it. This will
We've
be
done it
number
like
5.
5
Yeah,
times.
this will be number 5. Very fun event.
Well, and it's hard to get them all in here. It's like herding cats. Well, I threw a date out, and when they all bit, I
But
went,
you know what?
done.
You picked a good date because harvest is over.
Yeah,
So at least they have breathing room now.
yeah.
They're still making wine, but it's not so
Not quite as crazy.
intense. Yeah. You'd have tried to do this in October and November. They'd
Yeah,
have
you
been
could
like,
forget
well,
about it.
See you later. Nice knowing you.
So if you want to go to that event, you have to RSVP, so please do that. We've got a pretty big crowd. It's going to be packed. This room's going to be rocking.
Oh yeah, I know a few that are coming.
Yeah, it's going to be really, really good. I'm sorry your plan didn't work
So
quite.
you were saying live music. So you have Ricky.
Yeah,
Allen
Ricky
on
Allen
Thursday.
Ray will be playing that night in the background, and then once it gets going to a certain point, maybe we'll crank him up a little bit. But he'll be backgrounding for us, and it's going to be awesome.
Who plays Friday, Saturday, and Saturday?
Let's see, you got Craig Corona, I believe, on Friday, and John Pita on Saturday. I believe that's.
Oh, nice. It's a great lineup.
Yeah, that's a great lineup. If you haven't seen Craig Corona and you like Cat Stevens, he's your guy. He's got all that.
And John Pita, always a solid performance.
Yeah. Yeah, John's been playing here for 6 years.
Been open.
All right, so the last of the Gann,
Get it while you can.
get it while you can. It's never again. It's going to be gone.
Trademark, right?
No, Dave Matt did. He made a little logo thing. That was cool. Get the rare wine before it's really rare. Yeah. Well, we love Michael, and he's been a great partner to us, and has made wonderful wines, and we're happy that we could be part of his success these last 6 years.
He's one of the originals.
Yeah, one of the very, very first. When I got busted by the ABC for pouring his wine outside of the designated section on the bar, and it was the only customer that came in the door, and it was the Sting guy, and it had Noir and I had Gann. So I poured both of them in the same spot because that made sense, and.
But it really didn't make sense.
Stupid. Anyway, you come in the taste room, I'll tell you the story. I do have a funny story I will tell you right after I pour this. Let me just tell you, this is Super Sonoman, another 2010 Cabernet Sauvignon. It's 100% Cab, Knights Valley fruit, all mountain fruit. He does nothing but this mountain fruit. Okay, so now, Karina, you got to hear this because you're gonna laugh because you can relate to this. Let me tell you a funny Siri moment that happened to me yesterday when we had this van, and I woke up around 7 in the morning. We had to take it back to the airport because I don't want to pay for another day. So I had till 8 o'clock, so there's plenty of time. He's 5 minutes away. And I knew I had to get gas. So I pushed on my phone to talk to Siri, and I said, Siri, how do you get to Long Beach Airport? And so she started giving me directions. And I saw a gas station, and I thought, nah, screw it. I'll wait till I get closer to the airport, and then I'll get gas there. I'm getting closer, and now I'm seeing the airport, and I'm going, oh, shit, there's no gas. So I hit Siri. I go, Siri, tell me the closest gas station. All of a sudden, I had both Siris telling me, one was saying, go up and do a U-turn. The other one was saying, turn right over here. I was tweaking. And I'm going,
Don't
so
trust
then
technology.
so then I hit Siri again. I go, Siri, turn off navigation. And Siri came back and said, that's not something I can do, Scott. And I'm like freaking out. And now the traffic is getting crazy, right? Because it's LA. And it's busy. And now the clock is ticking. Because I got to be back by 8 o'clock or I pay for another damn day. That was the only reason I got up to do that. I literally had to pull over and shut the first one off because they kept saying, "No, you got to do U-turn right here." And I'm like,
Oh, no.
Is that for the gas or for the airport?" It was so funny.
That's pretty funny.
I know. And here I tried to be slick, maybe try to find a cheaper gas station. I paid 3 times what I.
Of course you did.
Yeah. Plus, I was burning up gas trying to find the gas. So anyway, so the Siri moment. That's
the cheapness in you. Instead of when you see the gas station right away, instead of just take it right away.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're gonna say what you think is cheaper, closer to the airport. It's always more expensive.
I'm just telling you. Do not tell Siri to do multiple things.
That's why I'm
Because that
glad
was
I
like,
don't have
are you
Siri.
kidding me? That's just crazy. So anyway, yeah, that's my Siri moment. That was
funny.
But it has another piece to it though, and this one is really weird because you don't know anything about payphones, young lady.
Yes, I do.
I get a phone call. I get a phone call from my brother-in-law. He left his phone in the van. Well, I saw it and I had it at Scott Lee's house. And he goes, "How do you get to Scott Lee's house?" And I go, "Well, I'll give you the address. I don't know what exit off the freeway or any of that, but I'll give you the address." So I get a phone call from him like 20 minutes later in a panic. He's in a phone booth running out of quarters. He was calling me, which was a long distance call, so it cost him more.
I didn't even know they
And
had
the
phone booths anymore.
The thing kept beeping, going, "You have 2 more seconds." So he must have called me 3 times in a panic. Could not figure out how to get anywhere without. I go, "John, get a map." That's what we used to use. We used to freaking map. It was so funny. He said he went up to places where they had phone booths.
Surprised
They
you
were just
found
ripped
one.
out. They were just
Oh, yeah.
all.
Usually the cords are hanging out. The books
no-
are
there's
missing.
no-
Oh my
quarters in
God!
those.
Some of you old people remember that we used to figure it out on our own. Oh God!
A map.
A
Fun
map.
thing, right?
What?
I like maps, man. They give you a
It
little
took him
more
almost
experience.
2 hours to go like
Get out the Thomas
15
Brothers.
miles. Yeah.
Get a
Pretty
little
funny.
compass out and you're fine, right?
All right, 2010 Knights Valley Cabernet Sauvignon.
So for viewers who may not be familiar with the area, the region, like what's the deal with Knights Valley? Is it a higher altitude?
Well, where you're growing over there, you are. You're growing in the upper areas, and they're probably 900 to 1,000 foot level, some of those areas, especially for this wine. Up there, then the vineyards are stressing to get to that water, and by doing that,
They're water
you're
table.
creating a smaller, more concentrated berry, so less fruit, better quality. So that's you're going to see that in Alexander Valley and Anderson Valley as well.
In comparison, where I work at Chantamontalena, which is Calistoga, which is the highest point in Napa Valley, as you go north, the first valley you see next is Knights Valley, which is Sonoma County. So they're on the border of Napa and Sonoma, just like Caneros is, but it's all hillside fruit, big bold flavors, dark wines come out of there. It's hot. It's a hot region, and it is known for cabs, big zins, heavy wines.
Yeah, you're not
no white
growing,
producing,
You're not
no
doing
white
Chardonnay or Sauvignon Blanc or.
Unless you have it shaded the whole time, but
Well, you
for the most
can't.
part,
I mean, it's just not
not
practical. No. And he aged this about 30 months, brand new French oak. He's not screwing around. But you know what? That's a beautiful, pretty wine, man. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. Once again, there's that 10, but nothing shy about that one.
No. Nice finish.
Tannins in there. Yep.
Yeah. That
It'll age
is a
real
beauty. 65 retail, 55.25. You're a Cellar Club member. If you want to buy a bunch of wine and don't want to be a member, perfect. Because we make a lot more money. But, you know, let's use the logic here. It's not that tough to figure out.
But we love your family.
Yeah. So, okay.
You ready for it, Davis?
What do you
Should
say?
we let you pour this one?
I'm always ready for some pirate.
Well, you know, we had this on our menu about 4 months ago as the very last wine in the tasting, and it was a super big hit. It was a super big hit. We switched it up last time, but we brought it back because it's in the wine club shipment, and I think we nailed it on the 4 wines in that shipment. The TR Elliott Pinot, Deering Zin, the Bonneau Malbec, and then the Pirate. Pour us some Pirate there.
Pour away, sir.
Special bottle of wine.
Do what you want to it. Beautiful.
Oh, it's a beautiful world. Gotta love that.
Another bottle tonight.
Yeah, you want to sneak a few of those in your suitcase, huh?
If only.
Yeah, if only you'd have your head cut
Now,
off.
would you be? No, you
Yeah,
No, it's
Can't.
dry over there.
super
Well,
dry.
we get it. It's dry. And
Dry.
Dry.
Illegal.
Now, is there areas to like where you guys can have like little pubs or anything?
You know, there is, there's some little like on MC bars and whatnot, a bar, but
What kind of beer
it's
do
kind
they
of
have?
off limits to
for
certain
you?
personnel.
Yeah.
So
But now, does that mean
it's,
if you're
it's something to look forward to. You know, a couple months off and then come back and something
so
like
you get
this,
to
a real special bottle.
cleanse yourself, and then
Yeah,
boom,
exactly.
right into the good stuff. So, did you hear if Hayden is bringing Grenache?
I am emailing her tomorrow
You better get
to
some of
make
that
sure we
Grenache.
get that.
She makes a new wine. So
Really?
she makes 100% Grenache, and I've got to try it a few times now, and it is an amazing wine. It's a $45 price point wine that's smoking good. That'll do.
That's badass. That's amazing. I mean, it's pouring
It is.
as pretty as you could ask a wine to pour. I mean, right? Is that just beautiful? Tasting notes say black raspberry, no question about it. Plum, a little blackberry jam, the pomegranate again. And then a little touch of toasty oak. You know, she ages about 18 months. A third of that's new oak.
This just shows her skills.
Cutesy bottle, but not a cutesy wine.
Well, this just shows her skills of blending wines.
Yeah.
You're
Because
taking 7 varietals.
yeah, you've got
That's a lot of
Cab
wine.
Merlot, Petite Verdot, Cabernet Franc, Grenache, Sirah, Petite Sirah,
And then she puts Mourvedre in there, doesn't she?
no,
No Mourvedre?
no.
Well, she still puts a lot of varietals into.
Oh,
making
it's
this.
beautiful. And it's
This one
It's-
is just a massive hit.
Right?
It's like
Right?
I had the great fortune to take a bottle of this, thanks to Scott, to a fantastic Peruvian restaurant here in Santa Rosa, and it was just the hit of the night. I mean, this like floored anyone who tried this wine. Was just blown away. It's amazing how well it can complement like whatever you're.
Yeah,
you're
because
having
you
for
can
dinner.
go not huge food with it, but you can still go huge food with it. So there's so many different aspects. There's so much going on in this wine.
but you can enjoy it. You know, what I like about this wine is I don't have to pair it up to a meal like I might on a Petite Sirah or something, a Syrah. This, I can enjoy just, you know, casually drinking it.
Sit by the fire
Yeah.
and listen to your Christmas carols, Dad. Be a
Yeah.
good one to do.
Oh yeah, which I can do Christmas carols now because I put my lights up today, and I
too.
have a tree that has no lights on it. But that's my wife's job. I don't do that.
We are for the first time since we moved back into society. We now have Christmas lights up and
Nice.
a Christmas tree up. So Janelle did the whole Christmas tree. and
Welcome
then-
down off the mountain.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to come stop by and see the.
I'd like to. Yeah.
Since it is down the street from your parents' house. Haven't been
Oh
about it.
man, if you guys don't like your pirate, send it back. I'll take every bottle. I mean, that is a beautiful, beautiful wine. Now, a word of caution, wine club members, you guys don't follow my lead. I'm just telling you. When this wine's gone, it's gone. Last year we sold out. They oversold it. And when Heidi came in here on one of the events, she saw the boxes over here
Because I'm gonna
and
need those.
cleaned me out, man. Cleaned me
just
out.
to let you know, it's selling out really fast.
Really
right now.
fast. Oh yeah, I know.
And
I
the
do
Magnums
have.
are flying.
I do have the Magnums, and if you really want a cool bottle to have at Christmas dinner, that Magnum would knock you out, man.
That would be a good one.
What,
That
what would a
would help.
Magnum run you?
$1.50. It's the best $1.50 you'll ever spend.
And for a Heidi Barrett one,
And they're signed too. Those are all signed by Heidi on the.
Well, when the people come on Thursday,
You
can
come on
always get
Thursday, you
signatures.
can get all the bottles you want signed. Oh man! If you don't come Thursday, don't complain. I don't want to hear about it on Friday. I put this thing together because you guys are gonna dig it. It's gonna be cool. Love it. So, how we doing there, sis? Oh,
We're gonna end it early.
well, we can. Well, we have lots of people to chat with.
So that's the problem.
Yeah.
is he doesn't- you don't know what to do when he has to end early.
Yeah. Well, I didn't put together the slides for the music, but they've seen our music stuff.
Yeah.
There was something else. So what was the other thing I was going to tell you guys? Oh, I totally forgot. Wow, I'm way off my game, man.
It
I
happens.
ripped through 6 wines. I thought I was going to go over tonight.
No.
Yeah.
We'll keep you focused.
Gotta love it. So let me recap the lineup, and this is only 6 out of the 9 wines you taste when you come in and do the tasting. So I mean,
And how much is your tasting fee?
it's $15.
9 wines.
Yeah.
9 wines.
I hold the world's record for that too. There's not
pretty amazing
another
right there.
tasting room anywhere in California that show me one. that has
Delgado.
9 for $15.
Oh no, not for 15. Delgado's like 17 or 19 ones or something like that.
Yeah,
I think
but
it's like
it's
$70.
I was
or
gonna
something.
say it's like $70.
Yeah, but you also don't leave without a wheelchair because you can't walk out of there.
Heard rumors about
Delgado.
Oh yeah.
the boards.
My dad loves the place,
Oh man, I'm telling you.
but they get you ripped though.
If you ever get to Napa, you really want to take a hard look at that one.
They got a cave. You get to drink out of the barrel, but you're going to drink a lot out of the barrel, and you're probably going to buy their futures.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool gig.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah. Now you don't have any wine in your glass, which you have to have wine in your glass. Do we have anybody in control back there?
Pirate.
Hey Andrew, we need some more pirate there. Aye, matey. Aye, I need some more pirate.
Who's trying?
Pirate. Aye. My mate is empty here. I've got a. Yeah, jeez. Thank you. Can't have our special guest without a way to toast. And I'll put a little more in yours just because you're
That bottle's
drooling.
almost gone,
I
and you
know,
might
and
as
I'm
well
gonna
just
take the
finish
rest
it
of
off.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah,
bummer!
there you
Damn it! Hate that.
Not a surprise there.
That's right. So let me recap these last 6 wines. You've got TR Elliott 2012 Queste, beautiful example of Russian River fruit. 44 retail, 37.40 if you're a club member. Deering wine, Zinfandel. That's all Sonoma Valley fruit. 42 retail, 35.70 for the club. Gann Family Cellars, Petite Sirah 06, last chance, man,
Sunday,
19 bucks.
Sunday.
Sunday is the cutoff. I do not have a way to extend that. Please understand. Do not call me on Monday trying to buy wine. cannot sell you the Gann on Monday. It's not mine. It's theirs. It's gone. Super Sonoman, you got to come in and do a tasting of their wines.
His Cab Franc is good
His
too.
Cab Franc rocks. His Rosé is 18 months in brand new French oak. Who the hell does that? That's the craziest
Someone
thing.
who
I
can
love
afford a lot of barrels.
Damn, he's got a. Yeah. In fact, I need a barrel. If any of my winemakers, I need a barrel. I got to make a barrel head. I'm going to be selling these barrel heads. I have them available. They're going to be $3.95, including the video screen. So there you go.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, I'm making two. One's a present
you got a Napa.
for a customer. I'm not going to say who that is. Oh yeah. Yeah, Napa. Yeah, you get $1,000 for that. Huh? Hate that. And then La Sirena. Is this the real juice?
It's pretty good, dude.
Doesn't get better than this.
So I want to thank all of you guys for tuning in, and of course Karina for keeping us on track and making sure that people can see us and hear us. And I want to thank all of you guys because you're drinking the wine, and that's what you're supposed to do. And Kevin, thanks for coming in and helping us.
Not a problem. Well, you got to
and
thank
then-
Mr. Davis.
And we want to thank
Welcome back.
Mr.
Thanks for
Davis.
having me.
A couple days.
Glad to be here.
Mark, thank you very, very much for everything you do.
Happy holidays, everybody.
You protect us from all the bad guys, and just keep
Cheers.
doing
Yeah.
what you're doing, and just be smart, right?
Right.
Just be smart, my friend, and
Always.
shoot first and ask for
Ask questions
forgiveness.
later.
Yeah,
You
just
know,
go out.
ask
I don't know. I lost my
questions
head, but it's okay. So thank you for everything you do, my buddy. We'll see you next year. And this is where you discover wine one sip at a time here at Cellars of Sonoma. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see
Happy
you
holidays.
next week. Merry Christmas, everybody. Bye.